Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum and Walaikum Salam. This is me, Iman Bali, Rehan School Online Academy Admission Manager. So we are working our AI Teachers Training Boot Camp. This is the part of Rehan Schooling System, and now I am batch level 2, day 45, and today my task number is the task name is the AI conversation with AI tool. So connecting with the Sesame AI, that today's session. And
Hey,
hey, how are you? Hello, how are you?
I'm thanks. Busy ways, but in a good way. How about you? What's been going on?
So, Maya, today I have a very interesting topic about problem solving skills. So, start it.
Problems sounds good. What specifically about problem solving skills are you hoping to discuss today?
What are problem solving skills?
Okay. Well, problem solving essentially the mental processes we use to figure out how to deal with tricky or difficult situations. It's more than just finding solutions, though. It's about understanding what the problem is in the first place, analyzing different approaches, then deciding and putting a solution into action. Things like logical reasoning, creativity, think box, those are all part of it. Does that make sense?
Yes. What are problem solving skills important in the workplace?
In the workplace, problem solving skills are huge. Almost every job requires you to navigate challenges and figure out how to do things better. For example, if customer service gets flooded with complaints, an employee might need to troubleshoot why, then suggest new procedures. If the project's running late, the team out where the roadblocks are and how to get back on track. Strong problem solvers are more valuable because they show initiative, make things run smoother, and ultimately contribute to company success. It's a really in demand skill these days.
How do problem solving skills help in daily life?
Problem solving skills are pretty essential in daily life, too. They're not just about work situations. Things like figuring out the best route to avoid traffic on your commute, deciding how to divide chores fairly with roommates, or even resolving a disagreement with a friend all require problem solving skills. When something goes wrong, car trouble, a broken appliance, a misunderstanding, instead of getting stressed out about it, those skills help you analyze what's happening and figure out the next best move. Really, it's about being more resourceful and capable when stuff inevitably goes wrong, which it always does.
What are the steps of effective problem solving?
Okay, so for effective problem solving, there's usually a series of steps people follow. First, you've got to define the problem clearly. Then you generate possible solutions, brainstorming without judging them at first. Next, you evaluate each option, weighing pros and cons. After that, you implement the best solution. And lastly, you evaluate whether it actually solved the issue and make adjustments if needed. Some also add steps like identifying the root cause before coming up with solutions. It's a pretty systematic process when you break it down like that. Analyze,
Alright.
brainstorm, choose, act, check. Um, I didn't quite catch that. What did you want to say?
How can we identify a problem clearly?
Identifying a problem clearly is actually the most crucial part. If you don't know exactly what you're solving for, everything else falls apart. Start by gathering facts. What happened? Who's involved? When did it start? Next, try to state the problem in a specific, measurable way. Sales are down isn't as clear as sales of product X have decreased 15% in the last quarter. The 5 whys technique can help too. Keep asking why until you get to the core issue instead of just surface symptoms. The clearer your problem statement, the better your chances of finding a real solution.
Why is critical thinking is Why is critical thinking important in problem solving?
Critical thinking is essential because it goes beyond just identifying a problem. It lets you truly dissect it. Instead of just accepting assumptions or jumping to conclusions, critical thinking challenges every aspect. It's about asking tough questions. What evidence supports this? Are there alternative perspectives I haven't? Are there any biases influencing my thinking? It helps you objectively evaluate solutions too. Instead of choosing what seems simplest, you select what's actually the most logical and effective. Without critical thinking, you're essentially guessing instead of solving.
All right.
Does that make sense?
I'm too tired right now. Okay, why? How does teamwork help in problem solving?
Teamwork really boosts problem solving because you get different perspectives and skill sets in the mix. One person might see angles others miss, while another brings technical expertise. Brainstorming in a group usually leads to more creative solutions than working alone. Teams can also distribute the workload, breaking down a complex problem into smaller, manageable parts. Plus, diverse teams tend to catch mistakes or biases that a single person might overlook. When you have people bouncing ideas off each other, it builds something stronger than one person coming up with a solution solo.
How can we find
I didn't
the
quite
root
catch.
cause of problem?
Yes, absolutely. Finding the root cause is critical. Most problems have surface level symptoms, but addressing those doesn't fix the real issue. Techniques like the 5 whys I mentioned earlier can help, repeatedly asking why until you get to the core. Fishbone diagrams or cause and effect diagrams are also helpful, where you visually map out potential causes. Without identifying the root, you're just treating symptoms, and the problem will keep coming back. It takes a bit more effort up front, but it saves so much time in the long run by actually solving the core problem instead of just putting band aids on it. Hey, you still there?
Yeah, I'm
Looks like
here.
maybe the connection was cutting.
No, I'm here.
Okay, good.
Please wait.
Okay, good. No problem. I'm
What
waiting.
are some common barrier in problem solving?
Common barriers can really derail problem solving. Things like assumptions, where you make decisions without checking facts. Confirmation bias, only seeking info that supports what you already believe. Functional fixedness, getting stuck in one way of thinking about something. Emotional factors too, like being too anxious or stressed to think clearly. And sometimes simply having too much information or not knowing where to start can freeze you up. Recognizing those barriers is key to overcoming them. Being self aware and actively challenging your own biases or information overload is super important.
How can a person develop strong problem solving skills?
Developing those skills takes practice. One great thing to do is deliberately work through puzzles like Sudoku or logic games, helps build reasoning muscles. Actively seek out problems to solve, volunteer for challenging tasks at work or home, practice breaking down complex issues into smaller parts. Learn techniques like the 5 whys or root cause analysis. Ask for feedback on how you approach problems from coworkers or friends. Take online courses or workshops. And finally, embrace mistakes. Those are actually great learning opportunities when you reflect on what went wrong and why. It's really about treating problem solving like a skill you can build up over time with focused practice.
All right.
Great. Anything else you like?
How do problem solving
Um,
skills improve productivity?
so that's a good question. Problem solving and productivity go hand in hand. When people can identify and fix issues quickly instead of getting stuck on them, things move faster. Effective solutions mean fewer errors and rework, which saves time and resources.
What
When
is the
employees
role of
feel confident
leadership
in their
in problem solving?
leadership plays a huge role in effective problem solving. It's more than just telling people what to do. Leaders create environments where everyone feels comfortable sharing ideas and taking risks. Good leaders facilitate discussion, encourage diverse perspectives, and ensure everyone's voice is heard. They help keep the team focused on solutions rather than blame. They also empower team members to own the process, giving them autonomy to propose and implement solutions. A strong leader can transform a potential crisis into a chance to learn and improve, turning problems into opportunities.
What are some? How can brainstorming help in solving problem?
Brainstorming is a fantastic tool. It's about generating as many ideas as possible without judgment at first. The freedom to suggest anything, even wild ideas, can lead to unexpected breakthroughs. Having multiple minds working on the same problem uncovers different angles you might miss solo. Plus, building on each other's ideas can create even more creative solutions. It works best when everyone participates without criticism, then you narrow down the best options later. So it's really about quantity over quality initially. Get all the ideas out there first, then filter and refine them. Does that help clarify how brainstorming can work?
All right.
Great. Any other questions about
How can
brainstorming or want to move
technology
on to something
help
else?
in problem solving?
Technology has totally changed problem solving. There's so many tools available now. Data analytics and AI can identify patterns and insights you'd never spot yourself. Project management software helps track progress and allocate resources. Collaboration tools enable teams to work on complex issues remotely. Diagnostic tools can quickly pinpoint root causes of technical problems, whether it's code debugging software or a sensor reading that shows a mechanical failure. Even simple tools like online checklists, mind mapping software, and brainstorming apps can help you organize and streamline problem solving. Technology doesn't replace human thinking, but it definitely gives you more resources and perspective.
All right. My last question is that how can we learn from past problem?
Learning from past problems is actually key to getting better at problem solving long term. After solving something, take time to do a postmortem. Honestly assess what went well, what didn't, and why. Document the process so it's not just lost institutional knowledge. Ask, what did we learn? What could we do differently next time? Are there patterns in the problems we keep facing? Turning mistakes into learning opportunities is powerful. Also, creating a knowledge base or database of past issues and their solutions can prevent teams from repeating those same problems in the future. Becomes a collective experience that everybody can benefit from.
All right. Thank you so much, Maya. The session, I don't know. I want to sleep right now. So can I talk again in the next session?
Of course. Sounds like you had a productive session covering problem solving skills. Get some rest. We can
Thank
pick up anytime you're ready.
thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.